Guys, we are going to discuss this question. Why would, why would this change help a restaurant gain more customers? Higher pay for employees during training period, more posts on social media, lead music, a fresh produce deal with local farmers, or TV advertising?
Shall I start?
Sure, go ahead.
It seems to me that an important issue to consider in employee performance is whether a higher salary for employees during the training period helps in performance. I find it interesting because a well-paid employee can have a more proactive attitude at work and therefore better performance. I think that economic incentive is very important because the worker will feel more committed. What is your opinion about this?
I agree with your opinion. In a bonus for his training since he comes with a new knowledge to impart to others, and that will be beneficial for good service and better income for the restaurant. Don't you agree?
I agree with you, but I consider that you have to take into account who really wants to work and must also be able to fulfill their role efficiently so customers have good service and prefers to return to our restaurants.
Shall we move on to TV advertising? I think TV advertising is the most appropriate because it is the medium most people use that's paid advertising in certain family programs to increase customers. The advertisings reach most families who watch television. It is a medium with great visual impact, offers sounds and movement and visibility, and therefore has a wider audience reach. In addition, TV commercials communicate what the restaurant wants to be advertised. Don't you agree?
I totally agree with you, but along as such advertising is a catchy with the main feature in what make is a good restaurant. Show it special dishes and the most attractive one. It will attract attention and attract tourists in an effective way.
Shall we move on to more posts on social media? At this time, people spend more time on social networks such as TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, among other digital platforms. So I do think it would be an excellent idea. Since the more advertising, the more income, and our employees and family could help us to share our advertising to be trendy. Do you have anything to say about that?
I think social networks are effective communication tools. They are characterized by their speed, although they are not always completely reliable. But in the case at hand, they become an ally to make themselves known in all corners. What is your opinion about that social networks?
Your comment is very true, but from my point of view, currently we live in a world connected on the internet. Therefore, posting ads on social media about the restaurants would gain advantages and create a community with users to have better contact through social media and get customers. In addition, owners could attract attention with images. It is necessary to post photos in good lighting, as long as they use the best social media. First of all, Facebook is the most used social media in the world. It gives the possibility to the owners to create a fan page where they can show their products. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yes, the problem with what you say is with the advertising that Facebook gives, because you always have to pay for it. It should be possible to do it for free, because there are businesses that are starting from scratch and it doesn't allow them to advance. It bothers me a lot because I have a restaurant and to promote my page, I have to pay a fee.
So what about live music?
I believe that live music will always be good for anyone. So I think it will attract the customer. But as long as some aspects are taken into account, such as the type of music as there will be customer of our kings. Also, at the time of a meal is expected to be harmonious and soft music to have a little more pleasure at the time of the disgust of the food. Other aspect is to have the respective permit and the rule to be met. Copyright, among other aspect. What do you think of?
You are totally right. Family environments helps to regulate our emotion, creates happiness and relaxes. Therefore, it would be the ideal restaurants to go on the weekends with my family.
Sorry to interrupt, but I consider that another important issue to take into account is whether an agreement with local farmers for organic products would help promote the restaurant, because knowing that our menu items are made with natural ingredients would be a plus, which increases consumption since we would have fresh and healthy dishes, which is attractive to the consumer. Don't you agree?
It is true. I believe that the fresher and more natural the ingredients are, a high quality final product is achieved. That is a richer and healthy meals, which attracts more customers and therefore the recognition of the restaurant grows, as well as its income. What do you think about this?
I totally agree with you, as I believe we should look for the best for our health. Um, what better to look for a place where the food is healthy and free of chemical.
Okay, guys, I like your answers. And shall we agree on what is the best way to get more customers in a restaurant?
I think we all agree that promotion on social network is the best option when it's come to publishing a product, since social networks are massive as well as visually attractive. So they added to the expedition of potential customers, opening up a range of opportunity for the business to prosper. Don't you agree?
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, I believe we have an agreement, don't we?
Yes, absolutely.